again. All right, this is take 2 of 6th grade live lessons 6.03 and 6.04 due to some technical difficulties. Okay, so what 603 is asking for you to do is to select a topic. Okay, and I know 6.03 and 6.04 are not due until Friday, so this is kind of a preview. I still expect you to go through and read the lessons and take your notes. What we're doing today is kind of reviewing and going over. So what we're working on in Module 6 is an argumentative essay. At the end of Module 6, you will be writing an argumentative essay. Okay? Your first step for 6.03 is to select a topic. So these are the topics that you have for your essay. Outer space, an orbiting space station. The question that you'll be writing about is, should the United States pursue the idea of colonizing space? Your other choices, you need to pick from one of these 3. Smoking, a doctor holding a no smoking sign. Question, should cigarette smoking be illegal? And then the third topic is kids and guns. Should using BB guns or pellet guns make kids more violent? Okay. So you have 3 selections to choose from. In the chat box, why don't you put down which one you're going to write on? Are you going to write about outer space? Are you going to write about smoking or kids and gun? Okay. That's fine. Okay, so it's up to you. Good. Awesome. If you have a question, Emma, you can just put it in. Okay, so you're going to select a topic. That's the first thing that you're going to do. And remember, you're writing your opinion, so this is argumentative. And then step 2 is you need to plan and organize your introduction. Alright, so your introduction, because for 6.03 you're doing your graphic organizer, for 6.04 you're doing your introduction. Alright, then Emma, just pay attention. Joey, this is 6th grade. Now it's time to plan and organize your introduction. Your introduction should accomplish 2 important tasks. They should explain the importance of your topic, tell the reader why they should or should not care about your issue, and state your claim. You have chosen your topic and the question it raises. Now you will write your stance in this claim. Your claim states which side of the issue you are taking. You do not have a clear opinion on the issue. Do some research on the topic to help you decide. Your claim does not include your emotions or feelings, and you must be able to support it with facts. Add both to your argument organizer so you have a clear focus from the start. We're going to talk in a minute more about the argument organizer. But the first thing you have to do, like we said, was you chose your topic. The next thing you do is you have to write about claims. And your claim is whether you're for or against that. So that's why claims are important, Caitlin, because it's the main idea of your entire essay. Right? It's like your thesis, it's your claim. It tells the reader what your opinion is. All right. Any other questions on a claim? Again, this is a brief overview of what your assignment is this week. You still need to go back and read and take your notes. So here are some examples. So if the example is recycling, the topic is recycling. The question is, should recycling be required by law? Right? The importance. The United States produces more waste than any country in the world. This explains why it's important. Okay. Here's your claim. It should be required by law. This is an effective claim. It takes a clear stance. The reader knows that the author is in favor of making recycling a law. So, your thesis would be the United States produces more waste than any country in the world. Recycling should be required by law. The claim isn't the same as the topic, Caden, because the claim, it goes with an argumentative essay, and it's what you're arguing. Right? Caitlin, the thesis is the main idea of the entire essay. It's similar, Rebecca. It's with argumentative essays. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to find support. So this is where you have to do your own research. And for those of you who were with me last semester, you know that the articles were provided for you. This semester, you have to do your own support. So you have to do some research, okay? Caitlin, we'll come back to that in a minute. All right, so you need to have research to support your claim. So what you need to do is go do your own research. And remember, we talked about reliable research, reliable data. So with your claim in place, you know what you're arguing for or against. And your goal is to find 2 or 3 reasons why your reader should believe your claim. And each reason should include support from valid sources. Valid sources. Who can remind me, how do you know that it's a valid source? How do you know what a valid source is? Go ahead and put it in the chat box. How do you know what a valid source is? Where should you be looking for valid sources? One, you're on the right path, looking at the website. What type of websites should you go to for valid research? Oh, good one. .gov, .edu. Thank you, Ariel. Good job, Melissa. Right? .net is not really reliable, nor is wiki or .com. You want to stick with .org, .edu, okay? Because that, or .gov, that's going to be more reliable. And if this is something that's new to you, then there is in the lesson how to find reliable information, okay? So like I said in the beginning, is that this is just a brief overview. If you need more information, you need to go back to the lesson and it will tell you about finding reliable resources. Yes, Emma, make sure the websites that are blocked are going to be websites that wouldn't be good ones to find anyways. .gov, .edu, those will be available. Okay. So you're going to do your research. You want to support your claim, valid sources, and you need at least 2 different sources. Yes, Juan, you could also go to the library. Good call, buddy. Okay, but you need 2 different sources. Okay, so look for 2 different sources to support your essay. And on the topics of these, there's a lot of really good student-appropriate websites on your topics about colonizing space, cigarette smoking, and BB guns and pellet guns making kids more violent. So there's a lot of good information that's student-appropriate that you will find out there, okay? And then step 4, the last thing you need to do on your essay is to create a call to action, okay? And that's your conclusion. So in your conclusion, you need to have a call to action. After presenting support for your claim, your reader should be on your side. Don't let them go, put them to work. Your conclusion will ask them to act upon their new knowledge. It will present a call to action, encouraging them to do something about the issue. Okay, so that's what your call to action does. It encourages you to do something about the issue. Okay, and we go over that. This is, again, you guys, this is just a brief overview. Okay, we will go over this more in depth once you're writing your conclusion. Juan, question? Yes, yay, Juan. Good job, good points today. Yes, Juan, please use the old modules for help if you need to, or you have a writer's resource, which is the last module. Yep, exactly. And you can also go back to your notes. So this call to action, this conclusion, again, we will go over this more in depth when we come to writing our conclusion, but just start thinking about what you want your readers to do as a result of reading your essay. Rebecca, go ahead. Okay, so your assignment is for 6.03 to create an argument organizer, your graphic organizer, based on the topic that you choose, right? Yes, you will be writing the whole thing, but we write it in pieces. So 6.03 is the graphic organizer, and 6.04 is the introduction, okay? So you've selected your topic. The next thing I want you to do is to go to the pace chart. So everyone right now go to the pace chart for 6th grade. And I want you to scroll down to this week, 6.03. I just highlighted it, so you should be able to see it. So go to 6.03. And I want you to click on that link because what I did was I created a graphic organizer for you. So click on the link 6.03 and it will take you to the graphic organizer. Good. So go to the pace chart, go to this week, click on the link for 6.03. Yes, 6.03 argument chart. And I see a lot of you are on that. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you are already on that. Kaden, it's under week 2. Emma, put your question in the chat box, sweetie. There's 2 assignments, Emma. We'll go over that. Let's do this one first, okay? So for 6.03, what I want you to do is I want you to make a copy of that argument research chart because you can't write in it because then everybody would write in it. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to make a copy of the 6.03 organizer, okay? File, make a copy. File, make a copy. Ashton, I fixed it. You're fine now. So what I want you to do is file, make a copy. All right. When you've made a copy of that, you need to rename it. So give me a thumbs up if you've done file, make a copy. Thumbs up if you've made a copy of 6.03. Good. Awesome. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is you want to put your name on it. Yours obviously should not read D. Bailey. It should have your name and 6.03. Kaden, if you need help, just hang out at the end and I'll help you. Okay, so if you're stuck, this is new to you, just hang out at the end and I'll go through it with you. All right, awesome. Thumbs up if you have made a copy and renamed it. Thumbs up if you made a copy and renamed it. Awesome. Okay, so when you go to do 6.03 this week, you'll have that. And these are the rest of the directions right from the assignment, you guys. So choose one side of the issue, add the following information to your argument organizer. The question your essay will answer, a statement showing the importance of your topic, a claim, reason 1, why readers should agree with your claim, reason 2, why readers should agree, evidence to support, reason 3 is optional, but you should try to do that, and then a call to action asking your readers to do something about the issue. So you're going to take your topic, you're going to fill out the argument chart, and you are going to turn that in for 6.03. But obviously, guys, before you do that, you have to do some research because you have to fill out your reasons. So this week, you need to do research on your topic and be able to fill out that chart. Okay. Questions on 6.03. Ariel, I think you came in a little bit late. If you go back to the assignment, there's 3 questions, okay? Should the United States pursue the idea of colonizing space? Should cigarette smoking be illegal? And does using BB guns or pellet guns make kids more violent? Okay? And that's in the assignment, okay, Ariel? No, Emma, the chart is one thing that we're doing, 6.03, and then we're going to go on to 6.04, which is your introduction paragraph. Ishmael, it's the assignment, so yes, you have to submit it. Yep, Gabby, MLA. Ishmael, I'm not sure what you mean about the video, so hang out at the end and we'll go over that, okay? All right, any other questions on 6.03? Okay, Kaden, put your question in. It's due on Friday, Maya. This is the work for this week. I know that most of you probably haven't looked at it yet, but it's due on Friday. All right, so I'm glad that you're here because then you have the full week to do it. Yes, you put the link for evidence. The organizer and then 6.04, okay? So that was 6.03, so let's take a look at 6.04. Now 6.04, you're going to introduce your argument. I need you to read 6.04 and go through the notes on your own. This is just a really brief summary of what should go in your introduction. So 6.03 is your organizer, the chart. 6.04 is the introduction to the essay. That's what's due this week. Okay? In your introduction, you need to introduce the topic and make readers care, state a clear claim. You cannot use I or personal opinion. This is third person again, guys. And don't use any irrelevant statements, statements that don't make sense or don't belong. Your claim must be specific, focus on the issue, and be clear and understandable. Okay? So in argumentation, we have claims, not thesis. Okay. So for 6.04, this is your assignment for 6.04. And I know people are asking questions right now. I'm answering it as we go, so just hang on. And if you have questions after I explain this, then we'll go back to it, okay? So your assignment for 6.04, and this is directly from your lessons, you guys, is number 1, you have previously chosen a side on the issue, stated a claim, and written ideas about your claim in your argument organizer. And that was 6.03. Now you will use your ideas from the organizer to write the introduction to your argument. So what's due for 6.04 is the 1-paragraph introduction. Okay? This is really important. So for your introduction, you need to make sure that you have, and I'm circling it, basic information on your topic, a reason to care about the issue, your specific claim that is clearly focused on your issue, exclude all personal feelings in the pronoun I. So again, third person, write 3 or more complete sentences. Okay? It needs to be written in formal style using third person point of view. Okay? No I, me, or my, third person, guys. You have to use correct grammar, punctuation, and spelling. And then you're going to save that and submit that for 6.04. Kaden, no jokes. This is formal third person point of view essay writing. This is not a narrative. We're not doing jokes. It's not going to be boring. You're going to write it. Okay? So 6.03 is your organizer. 6.04 is the introduction. Questions? All right. That was a lot of information that I just gave to you guys. So I want you to make sure that you are reading through the lesson and taking your notes. I will have the recording available tomorrow. So if you were not here and you missed thing, the recording will be on the pace chart tomorrow. Okay? It should be one paragraph. So you're talking at least 5 to 6 sentences.